Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on each chapter, and then I'm sharing that with you. Today we're looking at Revelation chapter 13. Have you ever felt like you lost sight of the forest for the trees? That's an old saying, which is all about perspective. I remember flying in a military helicopter over the mountains of Dahlonega, Georgia. It was 1997, and I was in the mountain phase, which is the second phase of the U.S. Army Ranger School. I graduated from that training in 1997, and I still remember it vividly. I spent a lot of time in those mountains of Dahlonega, Georgia, but they were never so beautiful as when up in a helicopter flying over the ridge lines rather than trudging up and down them. I was so exhausted by my circumstances, and I was even more focused on accomplishing the task at hand that I could not see the beauty that surrounded me. I lost sight of the forest for the trees. So I'm actually returning to Dahlonega, Georgia later this year. It's 2021. And that'll be 24 years after I graduated from Ranger School. I'm going to go back and I'm going to hike the section of the Appalachian Trail that starts at the southern terminus of the trail at Springer Mountain. I'm going to hike through that area where I crossed and interacted with that whole area in Ranger School. And though the terrain will probably not have changed much in 24 years, I guarantee you my perspective has changed dramatically, and I'm excited to see the forest. Revelation chapter 13 is an overwhelming chapter, describing the two beasts, the Antichrist and his prophet. But verse 10 gives us an important perspective. I quote, "Here is the perseverance and the faith of the saints," end quote. Short statement, but very important. This one small clause in the middle of a daunting chapter. John is saying to us, to the readers of Revelation, don't lose the forest for the trees. Perspective changes everything because God has a bigger plan, okay, that we may not be able to see right now. So don't lose faith, hope, and love in the midst of the details of today or the fears of tomorrow. For those things will distract you from living out what John is reminding us is the important perseverance of our faith. Seize the moment and persevere in your faith. Don't lose sight of the forest for the trees. Seize the moment.